Testing. Okay, so let's do this. So this is the 100 part. Okay, so you had about average about 15 minutes to try. Okay, as mentioned, right? The time limit for this paper, this open-ended paper is 5 minutes per question. So you should be at least at question number, let's see, 31. Okay, minimum should be at question 31. Right, let's check which question you know. Megan, which question you know? 32, that's not so bad. Okay, Tristan just came, right? Which one you know? 31. Wow, so fast. Just came like 2-3 minutes ago. How about Kenny, which one you know? Ooh, because he was here early, right? Jubel?
33.
33, not so bad. Ashton? 30, just came also. How about Jirfat?
33.
33, good. And Princeton? 30, okay. All right, so must read and write fast. So how to read and write fast? Usually what I do is I will jump to the question, okay? Like I will read this thing, but I will jump straight to this first, okay? So what I'm going to do, how we're going to go through this is I'm going to ask individually, right? We're going to start with Megan, okay? Then we just go down like that. You won't be doing the whole question, you'll be doing just one part, like part A, then part B, part C, and so on and so forth. Yeah, we try to answer, okay? So we will see what your answer is, and then we will try and see what should be the better answer. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. Now, which property of the material was shown testing? That's Megan.
The strength of the material.
Yeah, very good. Okay, let me write it down. So I'm going to write it down. Hopefully, it's big enough for you to see, right? Strength. Material. Okay, if you cannot see, you can actually occupy seat. If the echo is not coming today, if you have some badminton, I don't know. I can see if there's something on. Okay, how do you know the strength, Megan?
Because like it takes the number of iron blocks.
Yeah, okay. We look at the number of iron blocks that cause the material to break. Okay, so breaking strength is to test you know what's the weight that it can withstand without breaking. That's called the strength, right? Next one. So we have a bumper car. Which material WXY is the most suitable for making part? Q is the bumper part, right? And give a reason for your choice. These two must come distance. Why? Okay, why? If we stand the most number of blocks on top, is that a full stop after that? Do you have more? No more already. No, you're not going to get full mark. Okay. Okay, you see, you mentioned, oh, why is correct? This is correct. Okay, this is the typical answer. Most students will do this, right? They will say why, which is correct. Why is it why? Because it can withstand the most number of material. But never answer the question. Look at this. What is this? The bumper, right? The bumper, correct? So when knock into each other, it will not. Yeah, that's all. You understand? You just need to extend that little part, right? So that you will do. Let me type it out, okay? So the answer is material Y. So why material Y? Because it takes the most number of blocks. Break it and strongest and will not break easily when used as the bumper. Oops. No, spelling. Okay, let me enlarge this thing. Okay, I know it's very small. Big. Okay, I'll read it out as well. Okay, so material what? Why is it material what? Because it takes the most number of blocks to break. Okay, material what takes the most number of blocks. Oh my god. Blocks to break. Right? Hence, it is the strongest and will not break easily when used as a bumper, which will have to withstand many knocks. Right? So you got the answer correct, but the way you word it, right? Let's try to answer the question. You got to answer the question. You see, what is the end of the question? Remember, we use our start end technique, right? The end is, why is it the bumper? So your answer should have the bumper. You understand? You know, just how at first your answer don't have the bumper, and that's how most students answer. They answer, then they never talk about the bumper. That's it. Okay. So just link to why is it the bumper. Okay. Next one. Okay, so we have a cockroach and its life cycle. So the cockroach lays many eggs at one time. Explain how this helps. The cockroach is a continuation of its kind.
Some eggs may not.
Is that a full stop? Is that all? Some eggs may not survive. Is that all? Some eggs may not survive. Cockroach lay many eggs. First of all, is the egg alive? The egg. Is it alive? Is it alive? The eggshell. You know when you go to the supermarket, you take the egg. Is it alive? No, it's not alive, right? So when can you say some egg may not survive? That means that the egg is like alive, and then it's not gonna survive. Now, when they hatch, right? So when they hatch, okay. So let me type out a better answer. Okay. So Kenny, your science is correct. Your aim is correct. Yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I hatch many, then some will. The cockroach lay many eggs, and then some will hatch into the young. Okay, or then they'll go into adult to reproduce. Okay, that's your idea. So basically, you gotta reword your idea. Okay, so see how this helps the cockroach to continuation of its kind, which means our answer, right? You should have the therefore it will continue its kind. You know what I'm talking about? What's the start? The start is the cockroach. C-O-C-K-R-O-A-C-H lays many eggs. That's the beginning. To increase, the chances, right, of the young to grow into adult, comma. What's the next? Yeah, lay more eggs, and then comma. Yeah, correct. To continue its own kind. That's all. That's all. So that it can continue. We can say so that they will reproduce and continue its kind. Okay, you see that? So start and the end. So the start is lay many eggs, the end is continue its kind. Okay, bigger. I know. Let's go bigger. You see at the start is so cockroach lay many eggs, then the end is therefore reproduce continue its kind. Simple. Is it simple? Yeah. Simple but must practice, right? Practice, then you know how to do. Next one. Okay, next is Jovel. What is it? Okay, other than the number of stages, say another difference between the life cycle of cockroach and insect egg. So insect egg has larva, pupa, adult, egg. Okay, so don't talk about this one. So what's the difference?
Insect egg has pupa and larva, while the cockroach has not.
cockroach is young and then adult. Okay, right? Acceptable. Any more? Yes.
Oh, yeah, let's go for the extra for
Cannot. You know why cannot? You see? Other than the number of stages. Oh, must be the question. Okay, so cannot. One more. One more is the look. Which one look like the adult? Yeah, the young of the cockroach. But what? No, usually if you have a lava pupa, right, it doesn't look the same. Okay, as long as you have a lava pupa, it doesn't look the same. Okay, but Japan answer is correct as well. Okay, right. This is just an additional answer. So the young of the cockroach looks like the adult, whereas the young of insect. Okay, so one look like dog, the other one don't look like dog. Next. And Kingston, you have a pen. You need a pen. Okay. You need? Can see which part? Okay. The young of cockroach looks like the adult, whereas the young of insect eggs does not look like the adult. Hmm. So far, I haven't read the whole question. I just look at this thing and just jump straight into the answer. Okay, so it worked pretty well. Let's see the next one. So next one is the 31. Okay, so we have in the mouth, and then we have in the stomach. Okay, so based on the graph, which type of food is digested only in the small intestine? Only in the small intestine. So what do we do? Yeah, sorry, what's the answer? A. A isn't digested at all. You say A is 100, 100, here's 100. A, nothing happened to A. Wait, if nothing happens to A, what is A?
water.
Undigested. What? What? Water. I think water. Possible. Sorry, what's it? Rock. A rock? Yes. If a person eats a rock, yeah, that's what happens. Okay, but they say food. What is not food? Water possible. Seed, yeah, seed. Okay, what else? What else? What other food will not be digested? Water can. Huh? Yeah, apart from seed, what else? What else? It's something you eat every day. Unless you're like me, okay? It's something.
Vegetables.
Yeah, vegetable. Vegetables are non-digestible. Okay, you only extract the nutrients, you extract the minerals and the vitamins, right? Then the vegetable happen to the vegetable, they become fiber, you know. But if you don't eat vegetable, what happens? If you don't eat vegetable, what's going to happen?
Constipation.
Constipation. Right? You don't eat fruits and vegetables, you get constipation, okay? And then you cannot, you know, you will spend a longer time in the toilet, okay, than most people. So that's the A. Now, which one is it? Now we got to look at the. You see, B also never changed, but B, when it reached the small intestine, what happened? See, drop. Okay, so B drop. So the answer is actually B. Okay, B is only digested in the small intestine. What's that? Okay, what happens to the digested food in the small intestine? That's a car, right? That's not someone screaming, right? I think that's a car. Okay. No, they're fine. Wait, Kelly, is it dead? No, it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It comes with the fish screaming, right? Fish don't scream, okay? I never heard a fish scream, okay? Yeah, that's unless you're talking about whales. Whales will talk, okay? I mean, they make sound. Okay, what happens to the digested food in the small intestine? Let's ask Princeton. What happens to digested food in the small intestine? Yes. Princeton. We're all gonna look at you. Princeton, all looking at you. Yeah, see, or 4, 5 pairs of eyeballs looking at you. What's the answer? Okay. Oh, yeah, but now, do now. No, not do now. Answer me now. What happens to the digested food in the small intestine? Where does it go? Digested food, okay? Where is it supposed to go? Listen, don't do, answer me. Where does it go? Digested food, go into the small intestine, digested, right? Where does it go? Does it go immediately to all around the body? Go to the brain? The what? Every part? Immediately. So before it goes to the brain, okay, for example, right, before it comes to my ear, where must it go? Circulatory system, okay, circulatory system, right? So what happens to digested food? It is at the digested food is absorbed, correct? Into the bloodstream, and then to the rest of the body via the today I think a bit slow. Circulatory system. No why. Okay, I'm gonna expand bigger. The digested food is absorbed in the bloodstream and then transported to the rest of the body via the circulatory system. Okay, so only digested food. Yeah. So what happens to water? What happens in the large intestine is absorbed. Okay, water is absorbed in the large intestine. What happens to the vegetable that you eat? Undigested food, where does it go? Poo, yeah. Poo or poop. Okay. Next one. Have you already? No? Okay. Ready? Next one. Jirafa. Okay, see next one. Henry plays 4 plants in identical jar. He plays next to each other. Alright. Whoa. Okay, right. A, B, C, D. Declare the correct result for each of them. Okay, what is your answer? Left to right, yes. C, B, D, A. Anybody has others?
No.
Okay, what do you have?
C, D.
C, D, E. Anybody else? Anybody else? Same answer. Okay, so 2 person have this. Tick. Kenny? What do you have? C. Kenny? Which one? What's your alphabet? Oh no, you got a third version. C, A, B, D. Okay, anybody support Kenny? Yeah, Kristen haven't done. Ashton haven't done. Okay, so let's see which one is correct. Okay, now what's the difference between all of them, right? Look at this. The height at the start of the experiment 250, so this one remains the same. So everybody says it's C. What happened is C? Yeah, so no water goes, so it's not growing basically. Okay, so this guy can't grow. Well, this is correct. So everyone is correct. Okay. C. So then after that, all different variation. Okay, so let's look at this. So 250, the height at the end of experiment became 230. So this one is shorter significantly. Okay, significantly, this is the shortest. Is it A or D? Look at that. The shortest. Shorter, no? This is the height of water, sorry. So the height of water, so this one can suck in the most, right? This one cannot suck in, no? I mean, it sucks in by, okay, so what happens is when water goes in, it obviously goes up, and then after that, it will evaporate. You can see that. Okay, so basically, the more leaves there are, the more the water evaporates. So this, the A has got to be this one. All right, so only these two are correct. This is correct. This is correct. Okay, this is wrong already. Okay, this option is off. Okay, next we look at these two. 250, 245, 250, and 240. Oh, this is very close. So basically, the other one that absorbs the most is this one, right? So is it B or D? Is it B or D? E. Oh, so obviously this one will evaporate more. Is it? Right, it has twice the number of leaves, so this has got to be here. Okay, so this is correct. So this is correct. Okay, C, D, B, A. C, D, B, A. Okay, next round. So if Henry wanted to show that the roots take in water, which two setup should he compare? Bigger? Yeah, A and C. A, C. So based on your answer, which setup serves as a control? Tristan? C. Okay, good. Why? You say A. Wrong. C. What is C? No. Setup C. Because this is wrapped up. A would have water decreasing. Right? This one will not have any water decrease. Okay, C will be the control of the experiment. This will be like the real experiment to show how much water is absorbed. This one is just to set up an artificial variable to show that water is not absorbed. Okay, so it's C. So why is it C? So we will say that because the root wrapped in plastic wrap then taking. Alright, so in the second experiment, you want to control the variable, right? Okay, are you done with the next one?
No.
Haven't do yet. Okay. Do you want to eat the ice cream now?
Yes. Yes.
There's only one way to find out, right? No. Okay, go with us. Once you're done, do the next one. Wait, what? That means you can't eat ice cream now. Oh, you mean if later then you can't eat ice cream?
Yeah.
I see. Then you're gonna scold me. How are you gonna scold me? It's the thing, eating ice cream cannot eat. But I did not force you to eat the ice cream. Your mom knew you never what? Oh, okay, it's okay. So you understand this, right? Please continue, right? We're on me. Let's stand by this. Why is it so slow? Yeah, it's not working. I think the Zoom is. Please, fix it. Oh yeah, I will. Nothing else to do. It's not moving. Eat ice cream. Wait a minute, I'm gonna choose one. What? Okay. Yeah, so you can do alright. So let me go and get ice cream. Okay, this is remember 5 minutes per question. Okay.